Aloha and welcome. I am Lucky here with Petra, and it's a beautiful day here on Maui. And we are having a post retreat meeting. We both finished our soul vacation online retreat, and I'm blessed with Petra this morning giving me her time to share about her retreat. So, Petra, share with us what kinds of activities you did in your retreat.
Yeah. Well, I had my retreat outside in my garden most of the day. And I started with uh, just relaxing and have a meditation time for myself for about 5 to 15 minutes. I had some meditation. And I was also going outside, walking with my dog in the nature, um, in places in the woods that I haven't strolled around before. And it was so nice being outside in the woods. It was so quiet. I could be with just myself, uh, walking around. Um, and when I got back, I listened to music just to calm down again, to be in myself. Um, and so I started to meditation again, and um, I also read books about meditation because I really thought that I had to get into this meditation.
Yeah,
It
you
was,
sent me a picture of the book you were reading and the woods that you're
yes,
in. So that helped me have an idea of where you are, and what you're doing. So thanks for that. That helped me connect with you.
yeah, yeah. So meditation was really great to do that. So this retreat, it got me so relaxed and so focused to the next thing that I was supposed to do in this retreat. So I also a sauna, and
Oh, you took a sauna?
uh,
Oh, that's true. You sent
yeah,
me a picture of that too. That looked really
yeah,
nice. I love taking a sauna.
yeah, yeah. And I scrub myself with bath salt, uh, just to wash off everything that I
Mm,
don't need anymore, bad energies and things like that.
cleansing. Love it.
Just to feel renewed. Um, and I prepared some healthy food, and I sat down in my garden and I ate that. And I also did some gardening because I felt so relaxed, and doing some gardening outside in the sun made me get more energy, more energy.
Very good.
And but sometimes, during the day when I was doing listening to meditation sites, uh, I I felt so relaxed, so I even fell asleep.
Yay! Relax,
Yay!
fall asleep. I love it. And I should have started this.
Yeah.
I forgot. Tell us where you live.
Well, I live up in the north of Sweden in a little town called Luleå. And here it's springtime now.
We love.
It's starting to be summer, but still a little snow left in the woods. But it has turned from cold to warm now, so it's really nice outside. I
Hallelujah.
love spring.
Yeah.
It's
And I and I
so
appreciate
beautiful when the sorry
I was just gonna say I appreciate
sorry
I was gonna say I
yeah
appreciate you being with me here one on one. I know you
Yeah.
weren't able to be with us for the group Zoom meetings
Yeah.
because it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Hawaii, but it was 2 in the morning where you live. So that's why we're
Yeah.
doing the follow up,
Yeah.
which I appreciate.
So
So
that's why
what were
I thought maybe
mm-hmm.
I thought maybe it would be hard for me to commit to myself to be in this, to doing this for myself, with myself for 4 hours. But I was so glad. But when I jumped into it, got my first meditation, I felt almost immediately that yes, this will work out. I can do this. I will do this. So that was one of my aha moments
Nice.
that I can really do this and to take all this time doing all these great things for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end of the day, I can start having talking to myself, um, making commitment with things that I want to change,
Mm-hmm.
things that I want to turn around, uh, goals and things like that. So I managed to find out what I really need to change. And I felt so strong after doing this for all those hours that I thought, yeah, I can do this. Then I can also manage to make things change.
Very good. Thank you so much for sharing that because that was one of my
Stay,
fears, has taken a 4 hour chunk out of my day to focus on myself and do these activities that I know I need to do, but they generally fall to the bottom of my list, or I'll squeeze in meditation, or I'll squeeze in some kind of self-care in between all my other chores. But to take a 4 hour block of time, but I had the
mm,
same experience. Fear the night before, I don't know if I have time for this, but then when I got into it, it felt like such a blessing. And then I blinked and the 4 hours was over. I actually went a little over the 4 hour time because I thought, I'm not done yet. I still need to do this one last little bit of serenity that something I had in my mind that I wanted to do. So I'm so comforted that, I feel camaraderie with you, that even though we were in totally different time zones and we were doing this each at our own location, that we were same.
yes, yes, yes. Well, I think I also stayed on the retreat for maybe 6 hours or something because I meditated a lot more. That you said maybe 5 to 10 minutes
Mm-hmm.
each block, but I think I did maybe 20 minutes or for sometimes maybe 30 minutes because that's when I was start talking to myself, connecting to my higher self, talking about things. And it was also a moment when I felt so supported from the other realm, from angels and ancestors and those people.
I'm
So
so
I
I'm so pleased that you
needed to
got
stay in it much longer
connected.
then.
Well, thank you for that. I'm so pleased, Petra, that you got such connection with yourself and your higher power and your angels, and that you made it your own. And that's what I was hoping when I made the schedule. This is what we do in the
Yeah,
first hour, and this is what we do in the
you
second
you can make it.
hour. To make it your own, because it is really,
Hmm.
even if we met in person, I would hope that you would make it your own, but definitely at our own locations if you want to make it shorter or longer. Some of us, if you have other commitments, maybe you can only seriously do an hour or two and not 4 hours. That's great. And you took it to 6 hours. So whatever works. So any closing thoughts before we, and I don't.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think I need to do this on a regular basis. Uh, I have to make a break from the ordinary life, taking time for myself because then I can feel relaxed. I think I will be a better person altogether if I do this for myself on a regular basis. I think so. I
Well,
really
very
think
good.
so.
Well, I am going to host these right now. I'm working on the schedule I have for the next few months is every other month. I'm going to host
Mm-hmm.
online retreats. I'd love for you to join us for those. And yeah, if you can do
Okay.
this in your regular life even more often, that's what I hope for too, is to do this more
Yeah.
often. But minimum, I'm committing to myself to do this every other month. And then when I have people join me, even better. That's how I
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
I did this one morning by myself for 4 hours. And the first time I did it was difficult, but then I felt so much better afterwards. And I thought, I want to share this with other people. So that was the start of my online retreat because this is something I need to do on a regular basis. And, every other month is the minimum for me. So I'm really excited that you're going to
Yeah.
hopefully join me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, hang on the line. I still want to talk to you, but I'm going to
Yeah.
interrupt
Okay.
and send everyone around the world aloha. Okay, hold on.